Welcome to another edition of Greg Oree. That's me, Talks WWE. Today we're talking Smackdown. And of course, as always, it was a great show because it started with Kevin Owens, the greatest thing to happen to wrestling in a long, long time. Do you know why? Because he gives no anythings, I thought I was going to curse, about what you people think. We're going to start off with him and the vignette basically reaffirming the McMahon beatdown he did last week and the upcoming McMahon beatdown he's going to do at Hell in a Cell. But Sami Zayn decided to come out, which I have no problem with because Sami needs a push. But we were promised time and time again that this was the last time that Kevin and Sami would ever fight in the WWE. And they've had 2 or 3 matches since then. Albeit great matches because Sami and Kevin put on a great show, but we were told no more. And you can do so much better with Sami. He should be in the United States Championship challenges, not Baron Corbin. No offense to Corbin, but you're wasting Sami. Now, KO did go on and destroy Sami in his promo, but Sami had a nice little retort back about how when he does win his championship, it will be worth it because he's earned it, and how he'll be able to look in the mirror and not see a piece of trash, which I liked. But then Daniel Bryan came out and made the match we were promised we would never have again. Ah well. Moving on to our next bit. Corbin versus the Perfect 10, Ty Dillinger. 10. I like Ty Dillinger. Why? He doesn't have the physique of a superstar as far as body goes. He's over. He has great in-ring talent, and just needs a spotlight. Some players just need spotlights. Just give them a chance to play the game, and they can play the game very well. On to my point about Baron. Baron Corbin is a true heel. I love the way he acts. I love the way he talks and disrespects the fans. I love that mid-match he'll go out and yell at fans. Having seen him take on Rhino at a Smackdown taping, it was amazing to watch him interact with the fans. It was a great match between him and Rhino, and as I said, he knows what he's doing in that ring. He's just not liked. I really hate that when he gets on the mic, everybody whats him. Don't what him. Let him talk. He'll only get better if you let him get better. If you what to everything he says, you'll never hear his points because you're too busy being jerks. On to Jinder Mahal. Jinder Mahal didn't do a racist promo this week, and again, I'm okay with his promos the last 2 weeks because they got you talking about Jinder Mahal and the WWE Championship, which we haven't been doing lately since it's been on Mahal's waist. We really, really need to talk about that championship because it's the flagship championship. Nakamura came out, interrupted him. We got to hear his music. He beat up the Singh brothers. He Kinshasa'd, love that word, Mahal, and got the upper hand. Why? I would have saved this for a go-home show. I do like the fact that we're getting an interaction between them other than just promos. What does the WWE have against the Hype Bros? Literally comes out, destroyed in less than 2 minutes versus the Usos, so that the Usos and the New Day can talk about how amazing their new Hell in a Cell match is going to be. And it's going to be good. Those guys have stole the show on every program they've been on. If you don't believe me, go back to their street fight. It was a great match. Go back to the last 2 pay-per-view matches. They were amazing. One of their matches was on the pre-show, and it should have been on the card. Literally one of the best matches of the night, and it was on the pre-show. These guys put on great work. Love the Usos' heel turn. I believe it was needed a long time ago. Them being heels is the best thing for them and for the WWE. Now we move on to Rusev. Rusev is one of the most underrated performers. I don't know why they scratched the him versus Shane angle. I think it would have been amazing. I don't know if he's rubbed people the wrong way because he got a haircut. I'm so sorry that he didn't want long hair and he decided to go get a trim. And I'm sorry he didn't get your permission, but you've punished him enough. Stop this. I loved his whole thing with Aiden English. I love Aiden English not getting mid-carded and thrown to the side. I like that he gets to be out in the public's eyes because he's an underrated worker. And his gimmick is good. I love it. I like the interaction here between Orton coming out and RKing Aiden, coming out and RKing Rusev, but I really wish they had a little bit more. And if you're going to let them fight at No Mercy, make it a real match. I would love to see Randy versus Rusev for more than 9 seconds. It would be a good match. We will touch on Charlotte versus Carmella, even though the women are being misused. Charlotte got a W over Carmella. I love Ellsworth on the chain. That's just great. You cannot go wrong with having him being treated like a dog since he has screwed Carmella over and over. Love it. After Charlotte wins, she has a nice little promo off with Natalya, which, again, Natalya's definitely a transitional champion to put the belt on Charlotte. Maybe to have Charlotte get cashed in on by Carmella. I'm not sure. If Natalya does retain, it's to get cashed in on. Because there's no way you can't tell me that Charlotte and Natalie aren't equals. Alright. We were also promised Fashion Files will return next week, which I'm excited about. If you don't like Fashion Files, you don't get the gimmick, and you don't need to be watching it anymore. Because it is a good gimmick. I would love to find out who was the assailants. If it's Luke Harper and Eric Rowan repackaged, I'll take it. I'll take it all day long. Because I like Harper and Rowan, and I don't care what they're repackaged as. If they're the people that attacked them, it would be a good match. The Fashionistas versus those two. I would be down for it. There is a lot of controversy around this Dolph gimmick. This new Dolph Ziggler gimmick is getting people, either they love it or they hate it. I'm on the love it category. I believe it is the most smart thing you can do with him. He's a good wrestler. He's treated like he isn't a good wrestler. He's been mid-carded when he's whale, and I know I'm saying whale and not well above mid-card. He is here. Mid-card is here. Ziggler could be one of the best top heels in your company. The pop he got when he beat Alberto Del Rio for this championship was amazing. And he still made it look like a one-legged Del Rio was going to beat him before he cashed in and won. And because of a concussion, you take away his chance to be a champion? That's just not fair. I love that he came out as The Undertaker. I love that Bobby Roode came out and interrupted him. I feel like we're not going to have any more cool little I'm going to do other people's promos, and I really wanted to see a CM Punk one. I think it would have been funny for him to come out as CM Punk in the sweater and do the whole it's clobbering time thing. The crowd would have lost their collective minds, and it would have been great. But Bobby Roode versus Dolph will be glorious if you book it right. Let Dolph win at No Mercy. It is smart. Bobby Roode can take the loss. Him and Dolph can put on a great match, and Dolph can say, I told you so. I told you I was the best. You didn't believe me. And Roode can come out, talk some more smack, and Roode can win the next two. Roode should win the feud, but Dolph should win the first match to keep this I'm the best in the ring, you didn't believe me gimmick going. And it is a good gimmick. Don't give up on this. Okay, so KO versus Sammy was good, as it always will be, because those two are amazing workers. But to have the match cut short, just to have Shane chase off Kevin, like Kevin couldn't take Shane, anybody who thinks that Shane is winning at No Mercy, sorry, bad Greg, at Hell in the Cell, is crazy. He's not. He's really, really not. Shane is great, but he will not go over at Hell in the Cell, because you need Kevin to win. If Kevin doesn't win at Hell in the Cell, Triple H, Stephanie, or someone has come out and cost him the W, and Shane gets the victory. I would love for a Kevin Owens versus Triple H at WrestleMania match. It would be great, but I'm not holding my breath. That being said, I'm giving SmackDown 5 out of 10. A lot of filler. A lot of wasted opportunities. Not having AJ on the card is kind of annoying. I know you had him come out on commentary, but he should be wrestling somebody. Unless he's hurt, then I understand. But that being said, 5 out of 10. Nothing against this SmackDown personally. Just Kevin Owens versus Sami Zayn without a finish, and with Sami running away from Shane. Kind of kind of a weak finish. Alright, once again, I've been Greg Ori. Thank you for watching. Subscribe and like. If not, who cares? I'm still just doing this for fun.